Yes, I got a haircut, and it's awesome. But on the other hand, development with 1.8.4 has been pitiful. I keep saying I'll probably have it done in 2 days. I've said that like 3 or 4 times now, and I always run into a new bug that messes the game up. It's not because I fix one bug and something else is connected, so now that goes wrong. No, I keep running into new bugs. And every time, it takes forever to correct. It has been to the point that I thought I was going to have 1.8.5 done like 3 days after I arrived from vacation. That was a couple weeks ago. I posted 5 days ago, I am sure I'm going to have this done within 48 hours. That was 5 days ago. Now, I don't even know if I'm going to have it done the next 2 days. Can't move around any items in your inventory on multiplayer. Large trees are not growing. I fixed a lot of bugs, I assure you. And I've been working away at it. It's not just because I've been lazy and like, I don't know if it's going to work. I'll just kind of push it off the side. No, I've been working on this thing. And it just keeps giving me more issues. And I'll tell you, I want New Frontier Craft to succeed. I keep hearing from people that have shown New Frontier Craft recently, and 1.8.5 recently, I've been showing 1.8.4 more often, that you've got something serious going on here. You just gotta market this correctly, and I think you've got something. But man, I told myself by the 25th, no matter what happens, if I don't hit 100 subscribers or a pretty active server, I gotta drop NFC. Because I'm going to college, and that's going to eat a lot of my time, and trying to push NFC in there if it's still failing, that's not going to work. So, I did not expect to be slowed down so much, because I told myself this at the beginning of summer, that the issue was going to be that New Frontier Craft takes forever to develop. I thought it was going to be that I just couldn't get a community for it, because I almost feel like once I really start going at it, I probably will get a decent community going. I mean, seriously, have you heard the new update for Minecraft? There's like aliens in it or something. Perhaps this is one of the biggest things that's been killing New Frontier Craft all along. It takes forever to develop. Because New Frontier Craft is not easy. A, it's not my own game. B, so I don't know all my, the entire code. I don't know everything in it. As to Notch, who coded it, mostly himself up to this point of beta 1.7.3 that I'm developing it for. He knew the game like the back of his hand because he created it. I mean, sure, it's not like he'd instantly remember everything because it's such a big game, but it's like you wrote a book and you remember everything in the book. I mean, it's so big. I know about 50% of the code in Minecraft at this point. I'd say that solid 50%, maybe 75%, but I'm sure there's like parts of Minecraft that I don't know that really exist yet that I haven't tampered with that are absolutely huge. But not only that, but developing for beta 1.7.3 is not easy. At this time, they hadn't fully, decoded Minecraft. There's still a lot of functions in the game that are not named, and I can only guess what they do by messing around with it. And it's 10 times worse on the server, Bucket. That's hardly decoded. There's so many, 90% of the things in Bucket have no name. It's just function 1933, and I have to guess what in the world that means. And decompiling, I have to use an external program. There's an actual program since the beginning of beta up till now that is supposed to decode Minecraft. I've been using an extra program that isn't supposed to decode anything specifically, just give you a random set of Java code that's its best guess to decode Bucket, which makes it even worse because sometimes I decode files and it's actually not correct, and I can only guess how it's supposed to be and mess around, and that's what's been taking forever because there's been so many decompile errors. I can't get large trees to grow. That's because I'm modifying it slightly so then it can grow on alpha grass, and it can create alpha leaves when it grows off of alpha grass. But the decompiler for Bucket, or the program that decompiled Bucket for me, it's not giving me the right code. No matter what I do to it, it's not working. Even just the straight old code is not working because it's not decompiled correctly. And I can only guess what it's supposed to be. Sure, I'm even using code from the regular Minecraft server, where it's decompiled correctly. But for some reason, it's not compatible with Bucket, because Bucket is slightly different, so I can still only guess. That simple statement has taken up like 30 hours of my time the past few weeks. Oh my goodness. So I'm kind of stuck of deciding how I should go about this, because New Frontiercraft, just a couple of bugs, have taken up my time, like more than 5 hours a day in the past few weeks, which I did not expect at all. I've even lost some sleep over trying to fix these bugs already. So, should I extend the deadline? Because, let's say I start really pushing it, but, it's going to take a couple days for the community to respond, and time is running out, because the 25th is only, like, 10 days away now. And am I going to be able to get 60 subscribers in 10 days to get 100 subscribers on this channel? I really doubt that. Now, if I had, like, 2 or 3 weeks, I think possibly, but it's getting impossible because New Frontiercraft is taking so long to develop. Like I said, perhaps it's been one of the biggest reasons why New Frontiercraft has just never taken off, because it takes so long. Between each update, there's a large span of time of me just coding, and just, like, so many bugs and errors and trying to figure out what the code means, because there's nothing to help me, I can't just Google help beta 1.7.3, I don't understand this function. There's going to be nothing out there. It's all for modern Minecraft. And with that giant space of time, the community keeps dying again. I have to keep resetting the community, trying to launch it again. Now, granted, New Frontiercraft is far from complete. If I got it much more complete when there's a lot more new stuff in it, maybe the community would start perpetuating at that point. But I don't know. This has been an interesting thing, because for some reason I did not expect this to happen. Time killed it, more than anything. Perhaps once I launch this, maybe I'll get this done within the next few days, and within a week I'll launch it and get 100 subscribers. If that happens, then obviously I'm sticking with New Frontiercraft. But I'm going to need you guys' help, because that's not going to be easy. If we do not hit 100 subscribers, my current decision is I'm going to drop it for now. This has taken longer than I expected, but I've gotten a lot of positive feedback lately, and I've just been like, man, maybe I do have something here. But you must understand, this takes so long to develop for me. I know a lot of you guys think, this is an awesome mod. You've got something going here. Like, stick with it. But imagine if I actually created my own game where I knew everything from the start and developed quickly. Like, sure, it's not going to be old Minecraft and me giving a new experience, new adventure, a whole new thing going, but it's just going to be as awesome if you think what I'm developing here is awesome. Because I tell you, when I'm building my own game, it's so much easier than trying to build off someone else's game. So once I'm in college, I feel like I'm going to have a lot less time, obviously, and I can't keep continuing New Frontiercraft because it has been so painful to develop. Sure, it's my passion right now, but I'm sure something new and awesome would just take over my passion once I start developing that. And it's going to take a lot less time and possibly be way more fruitful. So what I'm going to do is once I go to college and I don't have 100 subscribers, like I'm assuming that's what's going to happen at this point, I'm going to be like, alright, what I'm not going to do is say, alright, New Frontiercraft, away. I'm going to say, I'm going to come back to it like in 6 months, winter vacation or something, and just see the subscribers on this channel. If it has surpassed a certain level, which I'll think of what I would want there. Just on its own, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to continue with New Frontiercraft, because I didn't do anything, and the community is growing on its own. And, of course, it'd be more on you guys if you want to see that happen, to grow the community, because I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be in college, grinding like a maniac, because it's going to be my first year, I'm going to be a freshman, and the college I'm going to doesn't play it easy on you. It really tries to weed you out first. Don't expect me to be even active on any channel, but who knows. But yeah, I'm going to complete 1.8.5, even if it's up to the 25th, and I don't even have any time to start, pushing New Frontier Craft out there. I'm going to finish it, I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to see if the channel is able to grow on its own in the background. I'm going to make all the videos I need to explain New Frontier Craft and get the channel ready for a community, and I'm just going to let it sit there. It'll be up to you guys if you really want to push New Frontier Craft out there to make it a thing. If I come back, months from now, and I see the channel has still gone nowhere, that's when I'll say, alright, New Frontier Craft, I don't think you have any potential. And I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking with me, even though it might come to a rather bitter end. But I have more things in plan, don't worry. I've got some ideas for some pretty cool games. And I might even join in development of other games and put in my ideas there. I'm sure I'll find something to give to the world and make it awesome. Hope 1.8.5 is out soon. Currently I'm predicting maybe 3 days. I have no idea.